Hello dear students, good morning one and all. Today we are going to learn or today we are going to study. In the previous class, you know very well the meaning, definition and the characteristics of a joint stock company. Let us we will move on to the study of what are the merits or what are the advantages of a joint stock company. There are five merits or there are five advantages of a joint stock company. The first one is limited liability. Yes, definitely. This is one of the biggest advantage for the members and also the shareholders of a joint stock company, because when we compare to sole proprietorship, partnership form of a business organization, joint Hindu family business, in those cases, the liability of members, it means the owner of that business is having an unlimited liability. But in this case, the liability of the shareholders are limited to the extent of the capital contributed by the members, or the liability of the shareholders is limited to the extent of the capital contributed in the company or the number of shares held by them. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಕಂಪನಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ಗಳ ಅಥವಾ ಓನರ್ಸ್ಗಳ ಒಂದು ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಹೆಂಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಯಮಿತವಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರು ಎಷ್ಟು ಷೇರುಗಳನ್ನು ಖರೀದಿ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಆ ಷೇರುಗಳಿಗೆ ಅನುಗುಣವಾಗಿ ಅವರ ಒಂದು ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟಿಯನ್ನು ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇನ್ ದೀಸ್ ಕೇಸ್ the personal property of a shareholders or the personal assets of the shareholders will not be used for repaying the debts relating to the company. It means, suppose take an example, if a person purchased 1000 shares of rupees 10 each, then his liability is how much? 1000 shares of rupees 100 each are one totally, because 100 is totally ಎಷ್ಟು ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, yes, the liability of a person is 10,000. If a person paid only 8,000 at the time of purchasing the shares of that company, his liability is limited to the extent of rupees 10,000 only. Beyond this, okay, beyond this, okay, 1 lakh rupees ಆಗ್ತದೆ. 1000 shares into 100 ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ 1 lakh rupees ಆಗ್ತದೆ. It means if he paid, okay, if he paid only 80,000, the remaining 20,000 is the liability of that member. It means at the time of liquidation or at the time of winding up of the business, that shareholder is responsible to pay the remaining balance. He paid only 80,000 at the time of purchasing the shares of that company, but remaining 20,000 is the liability of that shareholders at the time of the loss or at the time of winding up of the company or at the time of liquidation of that company. Beyond that limit, he is not going to contribute anything else. So that's why this is one of the biggest advantage compared to sole proprietorship, Hindu undivided family, especially in terms or especially in the case of karta and in a partnership form of business organizations. So let us move on to the second one, transfer of interest. Yes, obviously transfer of interest is possible in case of a sole proprietorship, but beyond that, whatever the freedom enjoyed by sole proprietor. More than that, in this type of company, transfer of ownership. Yes, obviously, the ease of transfer, okay, the ease of a transfer of ownership of a shares of a company. It means, suppose I purchased the shares of XYZ company and I can freely transfer those shares to other persons. ನಾನೀಗ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪನಿಯ ಷೇರುಗಳನ್ನು ನಾನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾಗ ಆ ಷೇರುಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಬೇರೆದವರಿಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ adding features to the members, those who are interested in purchasing the shares of that company. It means it can be sold. It means whatever the shares we purchased from the company, such shares can be sold in the market. It means one of the biggest advantage is, as and when we need money, if there is any urgency of money for us, on that moment we can sell those shares to other persons. Yes, we can get money as and when we need it. So that's why this avoids blockage of investments. It means, ಈಗ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ನಾವೀಗ ಷೇರುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಆ ದುಡ್ಡು ಮತ್ತೆ ಸಿಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಫಾರ್ longer period of time we have to wait for a longer period of time. Okay, that kind of situations is not there. If suppose I purchase the shares of a company, if I need money urgently, on that moment I can sold those goods in the market and recover my amount on such shares. So this is the biggest advantage or the biggest merits of a transfer of interest. Then we will move on to the third one, perpetual existence. Perpetual existence means, I already explained this concept in the beginning itself, the features or the characteristics of a company. Yes, the existence of a company is not affected. The existence of a company is not affected by the members of that company. The members may come and the members may go out of the business or out of the company. Then such coming and going out of the company will not be affected on the company's operations. It means, if the members there may be chances the death, insanity, insolvency, bankruptcy, imprisonment, physical ailment of any members of that company. If any events or anything happens to the members of that company, there may be chances a member becomes death. There may be chances and unforeseen events will affect it on the members. There may be chances death irbodu, insanity, imprisonment, insolvency, bankruptcy or physical ailment or happens to any member of that company. On such cases, it will not affect the existence of the company and it will not be affect the continuation of the operations of that company. And one more thing, there may be chances all members may die. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರ ಡೆತ್ ಆದ್ರು ಅಂತಂದ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರ, even if all the members die, it will not be stopped the operations of that company. It will be stopped or it will be ceased to its existence only through a specific procedure for its closure. That will be because the company is a creation of a law. The company is a creation of law and it exists independent of its members, because we already know very well from the day of its incorporation, you know very well, from the day of its incorporation company acquires a separate legal identity, okay, which is distinct from its members. So that's why closing of a business operations of a company, there must be a specific procedure for closing of the activities of the business that should be given by the law. The company's provisions of the law must be the authorized person, we can say that authorized person, okay, the law itself taken decision of winding up of the company. Okay, the next we will go for fourth one, scope for expansion. Yes, there will be a greater scope for expansion of the business, okay, and there will be a greater scope for to open the branches in the different states or different countries, okay. ಹೆಂಗಂತೀವಿ ಸರ್, ಯಾಕೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಗ್ರೇಟರ್ ಸ್ಕೋಪ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಐತಿ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಆಸ್ ಕಂಪೇರ್ಡ್ ಟು ಸೋಲ್ ಪ್ರೊಪ್ರೈಟರ್, ಓಕೆ, ದ ಡ್ರಾಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೋಲ್ ಪ್ರೊಪ್ರೈಟರ್ ಈಸ್ ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್, and compared to Hindu undivided family also, the inherent property, okay, ancestral property is inherited by them, okay, such a property will be used for the business purpose. So there may be chances the ancestral property may be limited. On that cases, the actual form of business organization also faces some difficulties for expansion of the business. In case of a partnership also, a limited number of partners are there in the partnership form of a business organization. So that's why it is not also possible for a partnership form of business organization for expansion of the business. One thing you must remember, expansion of a business requires money or capital. Yes, that is possible. That is possible in case of joint stock company. Yes, there are n number of financial resources are available for the companies. It means further it can raise funds from the public through by issue of sales to the public. A company can raise funds for the company, or the company, okay, gets loan from the banks and loans from the other financial institutions, and also it can get the funds through in the form of debentures. Okay, there are n number of ways are available for a joint stock company to raise the funds required for the expansion of a business. But this type of provisions, this type of chances or opportunities are not there compared to the previous form of business organizations. And one more thing, compared to the previous advantages, okay, there will be a greater scope for expansion of the activities or the greater scope for large scale operations of the company. Just because of perpetual existence, okay, the company will not going to cease to its existence. This is one advantage. And the transfer of interest and limited liability. Because of these three advantages, investors are also ready to invest in the companies, because limited liability, the first advantage for the investors, and the second one is the transfer of an interest. It means if the investors invested in the SES'S, if they want their money back, yes, they can freely transfer those SES'S to another person. Definitely they will get their investment back. Then the perpetual existence, you know very well, these advantages, okay, give some, okay, scope for the investors also, give some boosting the investors to invest more and more. Okay, this is the main advantage for investors also. Then last one is professional management. Yes, when we compare it to sole proprietor, partnership, Hindu undivided family, and also cooperative form of business organization, it is not affordable. It is not affordable for the previous form of business organization to pay a higher salaries to employ expert managers in the company for managing the affairs of the company. Yes, but that is possible. In joint stock company. Yes, professional management is nothing but a company can afford to pay higher salaries, okay, pay higher salaries to specialists and professionals, okay, specialists and professionals, okay. It means company is ready to pay a higher salaries for those persons, those who are experts, those who are, okay, professionals in their areas of specializations. Here the area of specializations will comes. It means the employees, okay, like in case of HRM, in case of marketing, yes, in case of finance, okay, the persons may be expert in these areas, okay, HR, human resource management. It means company, okay, employs those persons, those who are expert in their areas of operations. It means yes, in case of an MBA, when you doing MBA in the future, some specializations will come. Take an example of a BE also, okay, mechanical, electrical, okay, software, okay. In the same way, HR, the persons may have specialized skills or specialized knowledge in the HR also, marketing, finance, okay, production, there may be chances. Then it will be more advantageous for the company because all are experts, all are professionals, because they have that kind of knowledge to manage the activities of that organization. And also one more thing, there are n number of, okay, there are numerous activities are involved in the companies. Then such activities are divided. We call it as a division of work is possible. Division of work as per the company, okay, the activities of that company will be divided as per the division of work. We call it as division of work. It means those who are expert in HR, then their department is separate, the marketing department is separate. It means division of work we call it as. Then finance department is separate, then production, then another will comes, okay, purchase department, okay, merchandise department will also comes, okay, then dispatch, marketing, sales, executives, okay, different areas will comes, okay, different activities will comes in the organization, in the company. So according to their area of operations, according to their area of specializations, okay, they are going to hire those kind of people, those who are experts in those areas. So it is the biggest advantage for the companies to have that kind of professionals and experts. We will move on to the next, okay, the limitations of a joint stock company. Okay, I think you know very well what are the advantages of a joint stock company. In the characteristics of a company, we already covered some points, okay. Those points also will comes under advantages and also comes under limitations of that company. Okay, thank you.